Yeah, so it is real this time. It's the real lake. You know, you all knew that old photograph. But now we're actually here. We're here. And I thought it would just be the only appropriate place to start here, seeing as some of you knew I was going to do, I wanted to do, hoping to do, that long awaited burger cooking stream. But just unfortunately enough, I ain't gonna get that today. We're aiming for next week. Why? Well, because of my striving for quality. Strive for the best quality for the burgers, and so that comes with the best quality and most fresh meats you can get, which can only be obtained from my local butcher shop. To no surprise, not anyone's surprise. And I forgot they were closed on Sundays. Wanted to get it as fresh as I could. They closed on Sundays. So, that's just, the result of that is just, it just made me say, I ain't even going to do the stream at my house. Find something out here instead. But who we got here? We need to pull up my chair a bit closer now. Got a bunch of foreign sounding folks here, looks like. And we had, of course, Captain Kira. But yeah, we're striving to rake in all the views with the vertical stream setup now. Not something I wanted to do, not something I intended on doing. I was planning on using my laptop for this, but the Wi-Fi here, well, to nobody's surprise, does not work at all. Even the only thing that did give me a slight bit of hope about it is only the way that it was promoted when it was installed here, but still didn't work. So never needed to install it in the first place, I guess. But we need to put this link out here. How do I? Where's the share function? Oh, there it is. How did I share this last time? I'm not experienced at all with the vertical. Oh, I disconnected. Wow, that's what I fear. Back now. Man, is the north wind off blow today. Which Sir Munster, just Cauldron. How are we doing? How are we doing, man? Welcome to the new viewers who could be popping in here. Unfortunately, I cannot understand some of those messages, but I'd assume it could be they're saying something nice. I hope so. We all like that. Yep. Sticks, buddy. You got any lakes out in Sweden? You have this kind of real estate out here, out there? I don't know about that. It's something that, at least around here, you can only get here. But if you're looking for it, you'll find it. But yeah, welcome, Josh, Six Bell, and all the new ones. You know, when I found out that the vertical streaming could show up in everybody's YouTube Shorts section. That gave me a bit of an adrenaline boost, or excitement boost. But then I thought, I cannot sacrifice quality. I cannot sacrifice quality. And again, I said I'm only doing this on the phone because my laptop would not connect to any internet here. But, occasionally you can get the view boost, via special occasion. Oh no, what did I say this time, Saysak? But we all having a nice Sunday evening. I am now, after the fiasco of getting this stream to work. But I wish I was grilling. I wish I was out here with the burgers. And there are a couple of grills. There's some grills all around here. But I'd probably get sternly yelled at if I'm using one of these without paying for it. Without reserving this. I am using this. I was using that electric outlet up there for playing the music for the stream, so not sure how they can, if they have a way of detecting that I'm using that, but for now, it has done its job, so we ain't needed it anymore. I'll quit siphoning from them. Unplug this, but I might have to keep siphoning if my phone needs a quick charging. It's fine outside. I was out in my yard, but I guess I just ain't close enough to the seabound wind, or the seaward wind. So you're going to Amber for help now? What kind of dire situation are you in? But the only reason I'm going fingerless is I need to have something to play out here, of course. Amber is gone. She's gone. Tune my guitar. You see wrong there. The E's are now F's. Did that purposefully. That better? Looking for you. We're going to be getting that out later, hopefully. But not to be turning myself into Andrew Frankel. Not that I could, but not that I could not either eventually. But I would not reach anywhere close to the heights of Mr. Frankel. But maybe someday. Maybe someday. At least if I'm in the music room and have some songs prepared, because I don't know how Andrew Frankel can just take a request and completely jump in and solo it, and improvise on the violin, no less. Broke the whammy bar. That's why I'm not allowed to have a whammy bar, because I might break it. Nobody needs no whammy bar. I don't got time for that. Play the waffle cone riff. I have a pick somewhere. Is there something wrong with the A? I just took this out of the case. Maybe the knobs got knocked. How's it go again? What did he play there? Yeah, I think it's. What was it? Oh yeah, there it is. You have a chain wallet. It makes you 12% more luck. 12%. 12%. Where do you get 12% from? I mean, I'll take that, but still way out of tune. Where are you getting that from? Okay, well that's there it is. There's that. There. Yeah, I think when I just had it in the case in my car, so maybe one of the pegs got knocked. Brought the harp. Yeah, I could have brought the lap harp or the table harp. Could have. And you know, I wish I was able to bring the concert harp though, because still have that piece on the harp that NC requested. That, well, if she wasn't around to hear them the past 2 times, then well, she ain't going to hear it now, because I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, speaking of NC, that reminded me of Inverse, and it's the special day for him. This is his 29th year being alive. So I mean, we got to be glad about that. Um, Still can't believe Inverse is almost 30 years old. He sounds like me at 16, but you know what? Um, maybe with this new birthday, he'll finally go through last stages of puberty. So we can hope for that, but even if not, we like him just the same. You know, he's Inverse. How can you go wrong with Inverse? Play us a campfire song. Not campfire song. I don't know guitar songs, by the way. I just know some stuff on it. I know how to play it. I don't know guitar songs though. Nobody would use flat 7 chords. D minor chords are best for that. Not in this instance. Yeah. How about is that one? What what chord what song starts with this chord? Some song from the late 50s. I think the Beach Boys covered it. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of, I was listening to this one song of a guy I had not been aware of until recently, quite recently. A guy by the name of Larry Joe Williams. Larry Joe Williams, he's best known. Well, he has this one song he's best known for. The song might be better known than him, which is the Hopi River, the Hopi River Bottomlands. And I was listening to that, and that apparently it's from the 70s. When that song's from, and it's definitely not the most traditional or the most well, by today's standards it is slightly traditional, but it was not the most traditional song in the country genre, and especially back then. But I'm thinking, if that is what was considered new back then, why was that good? Like, I'm legitimately thinking, why was that good? Because the new anything of new country coming out like probably post 1990, 1991. Why? What happened to us here? It's like, why can't these people write songs? that are good, at least. It's like, why can't these people in Nashville actually do something like like Mr. Larry Joe Williams? Like, why can't they do something new like that when he did a new thing? You know, why does the stuff nowadays and post, well, 1990s onward, early 90s onward, have to be hard to listen to? You know, so easily just like, is my chat still working? All messages. Yeah, there we go. It is working. All right. But yeah, I just don't understand why we can't have nice things like we used to. Again, I mean, these people. I think one of the differences is that Larry Joe wrote that song. I believe he wrote that song himself, and most of the popular country you hear nowadays is written by people in Nashville who are, in just a building writing songs. Basically, what the pop songwriting approach is that I was talking about last time, but it's very very much less genuine and more objective oriented, like what can sell us more money. But I don't know why we can't have these people cannot look back on what was very 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 good, and why they are thinking that we can't have this nowadays. Casey Batman, hello, saying hi to Stickspell for me again. Think about that. Oh, also, how about this? Yo, Coleman. Just in time, my guy. Now, as you know, I love North Carolina, Coleman, but man, cannot ever get over this. Out here in the heartland. Gorgeous, perfectly put. Mr. or Mrs. Giant Buns. Wish I could go horizontally. That'd be an intense pile of rocks. But I got the boots for it. Reflection. Geese. Little geese. And gulls. The geese and gulls. Look at that. And who is that? That might be a hawk up there. And look at that. Realistically, should be the thumbnail. Or maybe get me out of it. Look at that. The framing done by the trees. Nice weather out there. Thought I could get away with the fingerless. I thought I could get away with going fingerless today, but I was too confident at the weather up at the ridge top, and not down here at the lowlands at the lake. Look at that. That, my friends, is why I still live here. Among other things, but that. Still see the snow up on the hills over there. Postcard imagery. Don't see a whole lot of that out there. Coleman, are you still here? The sun's setting for you right now? Look at this. Oh, it's free ice, man. Free ice. Take that home and make snow cones out of it. This is like shaved ice. Look at that. It's like paper thin. Little sheets. Little sheets of the stuff. Sounds like a yak. The waves are coming in. Surprised the water is as rip. Oh, look, they're dive bombing us. They were. They're going right over me. I'd like to stay down here by the edge of the coast, but I'd be keeping an eye on my stuff out there. I do have a laptop. That's still there, right? Yeah. Pretty much ain't nobody else around. Man, look at that. How did all this get like this? Cannot say I've ever seen a formation like this, before. Oh, dang. Did I disconnect as I went vertically or horizontally the right way? Oh man, look at the causeway out there. And look at the reflections over there even. the tree line, the wood line over there. It's almost purple now. Go wrestle some bears. Bears are a rarity around here. I saw what I thought looked quite like a bear when I was very young, about maybe 4 or 5, so 2008, 9. But I know 1 or 2 have been officially spotted in this state in my lifetime. But whatever I saw looked quite like a bear. Was crossing the road at the ridge, but plenty of animals around here that you only really see once, but there are out here. My mother saw a mountain lion once, and then we heard a mountain lion too years later, and then my dad once saw a badger out here once. Oh, and he also saw, both my parents saw a wolf, and everything else we've seen pretty regularly. The foxes, coyotes, all that. Bigfoot territory, yes. Yeah, and there have been sightings of him as well. There have been some strangeness out here. Look at that blue now. The water and the horizon out there. Yeah, even around here, there. Funny story. There was around here back in, I can't remember when. It was either the 90s or 2000s. There were a bunch of, all at once, there were a bunch of skunk ape sightings out here. People writing in, calling in all over the place to the news, and there was a real concern. Like, it was actually being taken seriously, that because so many people around here, around this lake, were catching sight of skunk ape, and it was getting some real attention in the news, in the media around here. Like, it was being taken seriously. It was being taken with a grain of legitimacy, and because it was so all of a sudden, and everybody was looking into it. There was just several sightings around here, and it was believable enough, and so it was actually going to be investigated. But it turned out that somebody around here had a pet emu that escaped. Their pet emu escaped, and that is what the folks were seeing out here. Which, again, you wouldn't at first expect it out here, that somebody would have pet emu, but if you know, well, really, if you know, you know. If you know some of the folks around here, they can have some strange interests. I don't know what it is about here, but sometimes you find somebody with exotic animal that nobody else even knows about. And when it gets loose, well, then it's known about. Like somebody, all the folks out here who've had pet mountain lions, pet. But you know, I don't know why they would think of them as pets. I don't know why you think a giant feline that you'd always have to keep in a cage is a good pet to have. But yeah, and then the emus. There's only been one pet emu we've heard of out here, and it's the one everybody was thinking was the skunk ape. Which, you know, if you're in the woods out here and you see some emu, you're not thinking, oh, that's got to be an emu. If you're seeing it from the distance, you're seeing some kind of gray thing that looks like it has a bunch of hair. You're thinking, oh yeah, that is, and looks like it's running on two legs. Yeah, that is a skunk ape. No, not an emu. And of course, why would an emu be out here? So that is why it was being taken so seriously, because everybody was seeing something that was not anything they thought it was. No question of it being an emu or not, and turns out it was an emu. Welcome, Robert Hayes. How you doing, man? This monster is loving the nature. You live the positive life. Could not be saying it better, man. Yeah, again, like I was saying, this here is why I live here. Among other things, but it's a good enough reason, I think. Look at them geese. They're in an arrow, or they're pointing me to where I'm going to, or it's a direction of my life what direction I should lead my life in. Look at them guys putting on an air show for us. Going to the U.S. in 2027. 2027, really? That's some of the most prepared planning I've seen. I mean, so what's anything happening in 2027 for you? Going in 2027 with your brother. Well, that is some ahead planning. I couldn't plan that far in advance. Good evening, Yoav. Good to see you, as always here. Are you good? Really? Yeah, this is really like right here. Look at this. It's the perfect spot. You know what I mean? To be our perfect spot, Uriah. Maybe not in these months, but come April or May, this is it. This is it. Going for her 21st birthday in New York. New York, okay. I myself have not expressed much interest in New York. You know, I'm good out here. I would like to see the real America. Because of course, there's many places, many states I've not been to. But I'd like to see the real America, which is pretty much this, you know. I'd like to visit all the lakes and forests and hills I can, because you can only do so much of that in one lifetime. But what I'd focus on personally. Yeah, Robert's wanted to meet us all out here. Yeah, man, I do. Yeah, you know what? You know what true America is? It's this right here. Is 100% genuine, true American dirt. Yeah, this is it. This is what America really is. You know, solid ground this is. This dirt can grow some stuff. Can support us all. So this is true America. Yep, I'm telling you, dirt man. Let's see. Yep. Robert, save yourself the trouble. Dirt man is someone you want to meet. Like we would have the same kind of relationship. You know, you haven't met any of my friends, have you? You know, it's different. We had bad America for a while since Biden ran the country. We've had, well, if you want to think in terms of that, we've had bad America for a while. And it looks like it's still going to be bad America. But, hey, you know, as long as guys like me are alive, then we can still have a semblance of it. Small semblance of it. At least. Got red dirt in Utah. Yeah, I've been to the Painted Mountains. I've been to the Purple Mountains. Got dirt. I got dirt for a couple lifetimes. Dirt and wood. And noisy neighbors. They don't know they're on live YouTube, do they? Yeah, the geese can be as noisy as they want. They live here. This is their home. They can provide all the sound disturbances they want to. Ah, they're leaving. And see, Robert, this would have been the perfect spot. I could cook up some of those good burgers that we've been talking about on here. Been perfect for it, but like I mentioned earlier, I forgot that the butcher shop is closed on Sundays, and I wanted to get the burger meat as fresh as I could. And I know what I needed. I know what I need. I want to get it the best I can, the real fresh stuff. So thought today was going to be when I was getting it, and we're going to cook up those burgers that we've been wanting. But I'll have to push it back to next weekend hopefully, and run out Saturday night and grab the stuff, and then hopefully we should be good, and we can finalize the stream that we've been waiting for. Proper America's driving old and indestructible Cadillacs and living out in the countryside. Yep, none of the plastic stuff. You know, I was here to the Tesla craze. I remember when the Tesla craze came on hard. 2022. Yeah, 2022. Teslas popping up left and right everywhere. And now everybody's Teslas are just falling apart. You know, goes right on time with all the new Elon stuff, all that stuff he's been up to, and people are just turning in their Tesla as if they still have them in one piece. They hadn't fallen apart. But yeah, the new cars, plastic, and I've seen so many bumpers that are just hanging off to one side, because it basically, if you rammed a plastic toy car against something, that you basically get the same result. But yeah, anything past Cadillacs, if you can go with Cadillacs, good on you, man. But not everybody can got access to that. But get something that does not have, well, has the least amount of plastic that that you could get on a car, because anything with more plastic than that is just nonsensical. Burgers, yes, you heard me right. Yes, burgers. We're going to be doing the burgers hopefully next stream, but hey, anytime you're wanting them, burgers it will be. You know, I'll be putting the good quality mayonnaise on it, because I know there's some folks out here who are opposed to the mayonnaise, but we know the truth. We know those people ain't got a brain in their heads. Teslas don't suit America; they suit North EU countries. Yeah, they're not really suiting anybody around this time. You know, the Tesla craze came, but people around here are still driving, like probably the same amount of people as the Tesla craze are driving EVs, but they're just different brands. About half the people who are driving Teslas back 2022 are still driving EVs, but not Teslas. You know, I think they've worn out their welcome, quite literally. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell everybody. Everybody's been trying to tell me that, trying to tell me otherwise. You know, my dad wanted to avoid it like the plague, is what he told me. But, you know, I knew not to talk back to my dad, but I just had to go a separate way, you know. You know, mayonnaise is one of the most versatile condiments, and one of the most versatile things you could even have in your refrigerator. You know, so I just think some of those folks maybe ain't trying. They ain't trying enough, or they got the really low quality, cheap kind. The kind made with olive oil has to be the best. That and Duke's and Dutch mayonnaise. Dutch mayonnaise is, well, that is different. You know, not drastically different, but you know, if you want agreeable mayonnaise, the Dutch stuff is the way to go. Because I have batteries that don't last for 10 years. They don't last like the old. No, man. And the thing is, they are a pain to repair. Anybody who had a Tesla fall apart, just you can only go back and get an attempt to get it repaired so many times that you just give up. Yeah. Oh yeah. And the battery, the way the batteries are harvested, they're the material for the batteries are harvested. The lithium and every bit of that is not pretty. It's not a convenient way, definitely not a clean way of harvesting with materials. But I think it's just a flawed idea all around. Car is very old, but it's a time. Yep, absolutely right, man. Now that some of the beach folks are gone, I don't know if I caught it on the stream, but there were some folks who were in the water, in swimwear. Like there were two ladies right there in bikinis, right in the water there, and I wasn't giving it too much thought because I was trying to start the stream and I wasn't feeling the cold. My mind was on other things, but just now realizing how are they still alive? Sea Monster does not have a car. What do you think? I walked here? That'd be a pretty walk. That would be. But I don't know, maybe you're giving me too much credit. Maybe I can walk that far? I probably can. Yeah, swimming. Cold plunge. Man. I once said, back when I used to do the subscriber goal things, I said if I got 100, this is back in 2021, if I got 100 subscribers by the end of that year, I said that I was swimming in this lake for 5 minutes in January. And those were certainly the days when I used to say stuff like that. And I would have done it. I would most definitely have done it. I guess that's one reason I'm glad I've not gotten 100 subscribers until 2 years ago. But now we're up to what? 217 subscribers. So yeah, we can have good things without threatening your life. Patience is most definitely a virtue. Plastic doesn't last like metal. So they use lower quality materials. You break the companies, get more money out of it. Yeah, even the metal on present day cars, still lower quality metal. That stuff bends and breaks. Definitely nothing like the real steel of the old days. Which, if you in the long run, the old days were not that long ago. But yeah, cars get into wrecks now. They get totaled way too easily. And you have to get either more repairs or a new car. So they get you. Sounds like you want to do it right now. Go ahead and take a dip. Yeah, I will take a dip. There, I took a dip. No, that's so bad. But look at this. Look at this ice. Look at this ice. All this stuff. I've not seen ice, a blanket of ice like this before. but we just had the warm up 2 days ago, and the ice is flowing back on in, so that they can fall apart. Yeah, the old cars were put together. The cars nowadays can just fly apart and break and bend. Lower quality materials and lower quality control when putting these things together. Wasn't there proper dip? Well, Sticksville, I'm not gonna double dip. No, am I? I ain't one of those guys. And I don't know why you'd think I'd pull some stunt like that. I ain't a double dipper. It's more of that ice blanket over here. True dirt right there. This, I've not seen it come out come up here in these paper-like sheets before. It's a new sight to me. Oh, another cool thing is, since it ain't camping season or swimming season, there ain't no DNR. Kick me out past sunset. Be here as long as I want. About that. The cars made now are okay, that is a new phrase I've not heard before. Did you invent that? If so, you need to get to the corning department and get that coined. Slushy water, yes, I definitely was thinking of that. It looks like the ice at the watery ice at the bottom of a snow cone. You know, this looks like shaved ice. But this would be probably the only fish flavored snow cone out there. Yeah, there's definitely some folks out there who'd pay to have one of those. That color transition from there all the way out there. Me not looking where I'm walking. You stumble. The older cars are easier to fix since they're less complex. Parts in it be more simple to look after when you get them fixed. Yeah, definitely. Like Wolftar, the guy from my server, he was in the stream. Yeah, he's been on my stream. Yeah. He got a truck, well, kind of recently, and that thing, you can practically stand in the engine bay. Practically stand in it and still be able to work on it. Like every single part you can see It's everything is for the most part separated. And then with the car he was driving previously, it had just the most nightmarish looking engine where everything had no space. There's no space between anything there. And to get to, there are these bolts that I would not even know where to begin to try and access those. Car do you have, Dirt Man? I'll show you what car I have. This is a car I took here, but I have, yeah, the other car that some of you have seen on Discord is the Scout, the 1962 International Harvester Scout, but this is the car I decided to take here today. Scout could use some repairs. Here it is. The Subaru SVX. 1996. Yeah, did you not know that, Coleman? I didn't know if you're a car guy or not, but I think, yeah, some of you knowing that, seen that. You know, if you voice chatted enough on my server, you might know. Cute it is, yeah. It is a nice, sizably sized sports car made by Subaru, nonetheless. And it is almost all I could ever ask for. The only thing is that I could ask for is some space. Some trunk space. Tiny trunk that thing has. I mean, you can put a normal amount of things in there, but I need something like the Scout, which has a trunk practically the size of a truck bed. And that is pretty much all I could ask for, except the seating. The Scout only has 2 seats. So, that's sick. It's a Subaru sports car, 1996. And rare, extremely rare at that. There's like one other person in this town I know who has one, and then another person in the two that I know of in the whole state, really. Subaru stuff on, yeah. Subaru Outback, you do, really. The ID'd the random well, that is right. My goodness. You haven't done that in a while. You've not done that in a while. Yeah, why did that slip out of my mind? That was quite irresponsible of me to just forget. Who's this? Is it DNR? Is it the DNR trying to kick me out? I'll get out of their way. It is. That is the DNR. Love Subaru Outback, you do, really. Look at that, man. Why does the sky look so blue? It looks like daytime. Just because of the light of the sunset out there. That used to drive a 96. It was a Honda though. Yeah, 96 car is still they still held up back then. That was right on the verge of them of the degrade, the downgrade. As for daily, yeah, Scout's been having some. That's been daily driver for now, but I have to say I prefer the Scout. Oddly enough, I prefer the Scout, and then the C-Class as his first car. Really, just wanted to go over here and show you all before it got too dark, but you can barely see it. That's a. This is called Privilege. That house right there is called Privilege. See any other lights? That light over there is for the dock back there. The dock over there. But do you see any lights? Any lights on the coast? Do you see any? Because you shouldn't. Because nobody should build here. Nobody is allowed to build here. Except for the quite privileged individual who lives there, who is actually a celebrity that all of you know, that I think everybody in America at least knows. So I'm probably not going to tell you, but just for fun, see if you can throw some guesses out here of who could live there. The only person out here who would actually somehow get allowance to build at the lakefront, something which is a definite solid rule that they have for everybody except for that guy, Taylor Swift. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna tell you. Because I live about 7 minutes away from here. Y'all could just Google such and such's house and find it right there. It's on Google Maps. For some reason, it is marked on Google Maps. If you Google Map this area and hover over there, it says such and such mansion. What in the world? Why is his or her mansion listed on Google Maps? Inverse? Where's Inverse at? Good afternoon, Waffle Artist. Afternoon. Is the light from the street light deceptive to you? Look at that. It's the Lone Star. Hey, Inverse. This state all the way out here is giving a tribute to you out there with the Lone Star. How about that? I think that is Jupiter. Is Jupiter the Lone Star? I should know that. Needs some lovely gasoline to make some beautiful noise. It makes the noise. Said it was a dude. Yeah, I did a couple times. You'll figure it out. Well, you figuring it out because now you know where to find me. And that's no problem that I have. Where are the burgers? We ate them. We ate the burgers. You're out too late, man. On your own birthday. Instead, you're gonna have to make yourself chicken and chocolate sprinkles pizza, because you're all out. Beautiful sunset in honor of Inverse. Yeah. Yeah, the lone star in the sunset. You came in right in time for the remnants. Remnants of it. I'm making food. Longitude, latitude, where you're at right now. I'd have to check. Make them again? I will. I will make them again. Hopefully next Sunday. If that's when I'm going to do my stream. Hopefully next Sunday we can get you those burgers. Maybe that will finally get you to come on over. You can bring whoever you're with as of now, which I will maintain the mystery, even though pretty solid guess. And we'll cook up those burgers. Oh, the geese are singing happy birthday to you. Singing honky birthday. Yeah, Inverse, everybody knows you around here. The geese are giving you a little tribute. I'm being heckled on my stream by geese. By two of them. There's only 2 geese I've seen around here. This whole night there's been flocks of them, herds of them, gaggles of them. What are these 2 thinking they're doing out here? These 2 local certified troublemakers. Gonna bite you. I have never been bitten by one of these geese out here. I have had one charge me. It charged me, but it chickened out at the last second. Like it flew at me. I was getting too close to it, and it just like it drew itself back and it ran at me while flying at me on the ground. But then right as it got inches away from my leg, it chickened out and pulled away. She's dang right. Dang right. Charge at me, bite me. You don't be thinking twice about the 4-inch mark. They were making fun of my undercooked chicken. See how you're honking at me when I cook up one of you about it. What do you think about that? Who wants to be here at Thanksgiving? Think you can make better chicken than me? Huh. See how one of you cooks up. Oh yeah. All talk. Like I said, they're all talk. Get the 22 out. Yeah, he's got the same, Colin's got the same track of mine. Catch one. Well, if only we all could walk on water. But, no, I don't wish that. I don't wish that I could do that. And shack it like the rat video. That sounds like some kind of Ariana Grande quote. And shack it like the rat. This ribbing in the rock. This is how do I trying to identify what could be the result of, but this is cut rock. Not sure where this would even come from. And shake SMH. It's a hot dag and a milk shack. Not shack, that's shake. Milk shake and hot dog and a chocolate shake. No, we all have. We all have. She's still, yeah, you know, Amber doesn't re-yap. She, I don't know, what do you call it? She's still, yupping. Yeah, that's what she does. She's still yupping on Pesa server. But nobody said she was gone. She was gone. So maybe we'll finally start and all that. Well, there where all of them were at. They were all standing in line on that wall there. Yeah, we got the orangeness now. What's that light down at the coast? I was talking earlier about how you can't see any lights out at the coast. What is that up there? Down all the way down there. Who's that? Is that a boat? Or is there a dock down there? I don't know of a dock being down there. She left. I really am surprised she stayed that long. Well, you know what seems more surprising is that she left there herself and was not removed promptly. Sheriff on his way, leave quick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The DNR truck already pulled right by me. I was for sure that they're gonna shout at me out their window. Well, they would not shout at me. They're nice guys here. They'd kindly ask me to vacate. But nice. The sheriff coming up on his boat. That would be a cool visual. There's something up there. Air surveillance. Yeah, they're closing in. But it was a nice little night, I think. Nice little evening. You know, it's one of the days we've been able to have that has been sunny and pleasant enough that would be completely fine if I had not decided to go fingerless today. Chill spot. Yeah, man, this is one of my favorite spots. Out of all the spots. Out of all these spots, this is one of my favorites. Like, in terms of the county, this is it. This here is it. About that. Should have brought a fishing rod. Is that your new scheme for me? Scheme idea for me? Compete with Fishing Spot Reviewer? How about that? What a concept. Me competing with Fishing Spot? Maybe not such a bad idea. But I better get my stuff all packed. Oh, there's the DNR truck. They're circling back again. Yep. I better pack it up and split, or else they're gonna be making a guest appearance on my stream. I ain't gonna even tell them I'm live, or maybe I will. They come up and say, "You're on, sir. We need to." Oh, well, you're on live. You're on the Sir Monster channel. Smile. You're on the very not so candid camera. What's going on here? Anyways, Kira, since you would be interesting to meet. Yeah, Robert wants to meet us all. You know, everybody, out of anybody who'd want to meet us, you know, Robert's a good guy. You know, I'd like to meet that guy. Got dark real fast. Not too fast though. Not that fast. It's gonna get gradually dark. So that here, I was able to. I had my eyes everywhere here, all angles. So I was able to see the fade out of the light. Oh, look at that lone star. That's perfect position. It's positioned right in unison with me. Imagine you should pick a house and invite everyone we know. Yeah, man, I wish. Like in a perfect world, that would be the goal. Zip up. Dark case. I'm still siphoning off. No, I'm not. I'm not siphoning off their electricity here. I was when I was having my phone on the charger, but the phone's doing fine for now. Like Shinotu, Joe, Benicio. Yeah. I wouldn't having all those folks in mind. But you can meet them. You can meet them all and see how that goes. I'll give you my best. As for how that's gonna end up, how that would turn out, I could actually see that potentially happening. And how it would end, well, we would just have to stand back and watch that unfold. Is that a dark face? Where? Dark face where? Where are you seeing a face? Maybe the way to get us all together is maybe make a server. Well, I have the server. I have the server. So that's out of the way. Yeah, Stickbill, I wasn't going to say it, but it'd be an interesting bunch. He's in your pantry. Yeah, put him in your pantry after he denied you tacos. Gotta teach him that lesson. And he needs to learn for sure. Any other guesses on who that celebrity whose house is over here? Forgive me if I'm seeming absent. I'm just trying to thing packed up. Your house? Dang. The privilege you have, and the privilege I get to have knowing you, Elia. We're a fortunate bunch, ain't we? Say, Zach, what did you miss? The daylight, for one thing. You missed that. You missed me getting harassed by a couple of geese. You missed me taking a dip in the water. And you missed me showing off the celebrity's house who lives over here, who we're still taking guesses at who the celebrity is. I know, but I'd like to hear all your guesses. Luke Combs. I could see that. Michael Jordan. Yeah, I'm sure Michael Jordan would love it out here. This is his element out here. This area, this is his hangout. His kind of place. Exactly what somebody like him could ever want. Celebrity, is it? Musician, actor, athlete? I will give you, it is a musician. It is a musician. He got brief nude on street. Say celebrity, or it could be anybody. Yeah, Andy, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there is a debate on who is a celebrity. If you know them, and most of us know them, and they likely are. And I do mean that all of us would know. Maybe if we're not the most familiar, we have heard of him. The lights are on in this place, so he's there. I could technically drive over there, and if I yell a bunch of times, he could come out of his house. And I just got the tar practically scared right out of me. Just almost scared the tar out of myself when I saw that there's a tree stump over there. Here, let me see if you can see this. What made my heart stop beating for a second? I can't really see it. There's this tree stump here with snow around it, and it looked like it was two people on a picnic blanket who had just set up shop there. That almost made my heart stop for a second. Obama. Again, this is 100% Obama's element. He would get on perfectly with everybody out here. This is his kind of spot. Clay Aiken. Clay Aiken's from North Carolina. I think he still is a North Carolinian, right? That Sir Monster says is a wide-known celebrity. No, I'm saying all of us would know him. I've not come across anybody who does not know of this guy. Is he over? Yes, he is over the age of 40. Barack Obama brings his family out where you are. You would get to meet him. All right. Sure. Not on my bucket list, but is that something I should strive for? Beating the Obamas? don't know who I'd rather meet, the Obamas or the Clintons. Probably the Obamas. Oh, mud is still mud out here. Forgive me if I'm not looking at the chat. Just got my hands full with all my stuff. Packing back up. The keys are in my other pocket. What's that? That's nothing. Hold on. Bear with me. Every time I shift the camera horizontally, it tells me to change my orientation. Change my orientation. That is quite a bigoted request of YouTube's live function. Anyway, I'm listening to Voltaire's first album on this CD setup that holds 100. Okay. Is it one of Ric Flair's homes? Don't know who Ric Flair is. I've heard of him. Not sure of the guy. I was almost about to walk into that grill right there and those picnic tables. It'd be easier to meet the celebrities if you're a president than it would be anything on your own. Well, this guy who lives out here, I have seen I cannot even count how many times I've seen him out in this town in public. I know my mom met his wife and his kids one time, or a couple of times. She ran into his wife and kids out and about. And then one time, my dad almost walked straight into this guy when he went to go vote. He was opening the door at the same time this guy was walking out the door, and they almost collided with each other. That would have been something. But they just had a little moment of him, the guy letting my dad go through after almost straight up colliding into each other. It is, yes, it is. Okay, got the stream starting soon board. Can't see a thing, but the flash of my stuff. Quit telling me to change my orientation, YouTube Live. Ever since Susan Wojcicki got fired, things have been so bigoted and reeks of the influence of cisgender white males. Change my orientation, my hiney. Car, yeah. Yep. Tell me to change my orientation. Oh. Get all the mud off these boots of mine. Because definitely got some, but glad that I have the boots for the job. Who is it? Like I said, I'd tell you. I did not say that. I would tell you. It's still completely dark. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not the first stream of mine that has been done in complete and total darkness. Oh, here's the noises from the rat shaker. Yeah, you hear those when you go to sleep at night. Those play in your head. Those play in your head like it's fantasy music. You have that playing in your head at all times. It just intrudes into your mind. That is all you could ever think about. That is all that your ears even hear. Josh. You're obsessed, my guy. Hey, if I voiced that rat, I would have a house like that guy out there. I would. Yeah, I'm not that humble of a moneymaker. I don't make my money that humbly. If I did, you'd know. Were you just on Lake Gaston? No. Don't get paid a lot? Well, you should talk to Andrew Frankel. That guy is on a roll. So, I better turn off the radio. Unless they say... Think about my location. Here. This is how she sounds. Pretty good for a 96er. Why is it is still completely dark? There's no illumination I'm getting. Yeah, EDF, if that guy's even still around. There's still nothing that you can see. You can kind of see that. I was thinking I could do that. Do the stream like that, but there would be road signs. There would be street names that could be visible. Huh. That's the yes, it is. Go out on hikes. proper LED flashlight. I wasn't going out for a hike. Just out here at the spot. Just out at the spot. No, I have headlamps. If you're wondering, yeah, I'm prepared like that. That AC does not work. It does not. Just best content, yeah. Aren't you 40? That would mean you're 29 years old, obsessed with a 40-year-old. And if that is your thing, your vibe, I cannot impede. Yep. Let's see. I need to just quit reading the chat and get going. Anyway. Put the phone in the side pocket of the door. How about? Cannot see a single thing. Here, I'll prop it up here. Take it down once you're able to see road signs. I don't know. Do this. There we go. Could have just turned around in the lot instead of going past the docks here. Giving you as much of a visual that I can before I take it away from you all. Nature center up there. Nice place. Nobody else out, so I can just stop there. There's the main boat dock. Main entry point for all the big boats. What's the chat saying? Yeah, Robert, I agree. there at that light, or the light over there is the light to the edge of the general store. Best general store there has ever been. This general store I have just all the nostalgia going to. Oh, the memories of that general store. Best general store in the county, in the state, and probably ever. They'd serve me snow cones there, and they had Sprecher. What was it? Those were the days. The old playset. Old playset. Here's the Sir Monster Origins. Backstories. Lore. My favorite playground. Just passed. Stop sign. I can show you. I can't see it, but that's the way down to the boat ramp. And up here is the hiking trails. Maybe I could do a hiking stream someday. Speed limit. It's gonna stop me. Just a little bit over there. Now this hill. Quite the hill. After the there we are. Is there really nobody else on the highway? Yeah, there is. Let's brights off. Oh, we're pulled in. of my favorite drives. I have been driving since before I could drive. A year old. LED headlights. Street signs. From this point on, I'm going to keep my phone here. Got a bunch of street signs, and I ain't going to show you where it is I turn. Just came to my mind. Pear jelly beans. Those things were the bomb. Were those anybody's favorite jelly beans? The pear kind? I tell you, those things were near addictive. I could pop those all day, all through the day. Those and the Dr. Pepper ones. I'll tell you what I used to do. Get some of the Dr. Pepper ones in the same hand as some of the pear ones. Pop a couple at the same time. Pear and Dr. Pepper. Not a pair you'd think of. Doubt it, but I thought of it because those were some of my favorites. I just happened to have the two of them together. Never thought they'd make a match, but I tell you, not just the jelly beans. Take some Dr. Pepper, off-brand Dr. Pepper, of course, and soak some pear slices in that. I tell you. It's going to change at least some game for you. Same thing with Coca-Cola and grapefruit slices. Soak some grapefruit slices in Coca-Cola. I'm telling you, the fruitless soda pop you could jar that stuff up, preserve some soda pop soaked fruit slices. Man, you got yourself something. Almost home. I can chat in just a little bit. Go. All right, what have I missed here? Hondas, DeLoreans, Japanese cars. Shell out extra money for the Lexus. Joe Tistic. As I was adjusting my phone, I caught sight of his profile and I was going, oh, that's somebody new. I was thinking it was Prestonian. Prestonian, I just realized, has a similar profile to Joe Tistic. I wonder how he'd feel how he'd feel about hearing that. He driving before Dark Phoenix? Everybody drives before Dark Phoenix. Jelly beans are nasty. All right, anybody else? If it was anybody else, I'd be declaring the thinness of the ice. But since it's you, that is completely passable. Stops at a light next to another car. They look over. Monster's crazy man talking to himself. Well, the thing is, I was passing many cars, and I had the phone right up at the windshield. So I was almost wondering if they were thinking that I was trying to show them something on my phone, like give them some kind of warning. But yeah, I'd actually prefer them thinking I was just a crazy guy and not trying to engage with them. You love chocolate and your gummies together. Well, yeah, that I must say is going a bit far. That is going a bit far. Foods that goes together, gummies and chocolate. Not something that I thought of. Love Dr. Pepper with some ice cream. Dr. Pepper with some ice cream. That is something I have not tried. I have not tried that. How about that? They're both old potato people? You would say that about Prestonian? Man. I tell you, if you ain't getting along with the other members of the chat, the other supporting members of this chat, and then I ask you, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing in this world as viewer of my community, not getting along with your fellow supporters and viewers. Man. Inverse, it's your birthday and you think you're gonna pull this? Should have thought so. Along with everybody but Joe. Did he make you some tacos finally? Birthday tacos? That would have been nice of him. Because he had to be blocked. Yeah, that does make sense. Alright. Get out of this car. Oh, now he's doing it. Josh is doing it too. It's affected his mind, and now it's got him doing it. I should have never played that game. Is my phone not picking up any light? Oh, there I am. Yeah, there we go. Probably worse than Super Kings. Well, we don't even regard Super King. What am I doing? Leave anything in here? My laptop. I don't need that. I don't need that as of yet. I can show you all the Scout. Well, this is the Scout. I'm showing you the Scout right here. Oh wait, can we get a reflection? Can we get the International Harvester and the reflection? Can we see that? You can see something, I don't know what. It's my hand. I think you can see the IH. Turn up brightness on my screen. Do that. I did not mean to do that. The flash on, I doubt I can do that while I'm streaming, but maybe. It would just go the other way. Right. We can pretend we see it. I won't do that to y'all. Let's see, can we get it? I'll not force you to participate like that. Can we get the Scout logo on there? You all know. Inverse is on your server, at least. But I'll show it. Hopefully, when I get it, get the fixings done on it soon. See how it sounds like. I'm gonna slowly fade into the light. Yes, I am. The lamplight. Joe blocked me after I pointed out Super King. Well, to be fair though, Super King has added me to several chats, and I'm almost surprised he did not try to add me to that one. But I've been a part of many, many chats that I've been unconsensually added to by that guy. So, why he stayed in there though, hopefully he just did not realize he was in there. The dust from that server. Dust. Yeah, literal dust. Yeah. That is a better thumbnail. How about that? You can see the lazy eye. My eye's not lazy enough to not see your small muffins. 6 Bill. You know what? I should probably go into the garage and track mud in there. And that would never do. When Pace comes back and guys can go get the lazy eye fixed. I'll get the lazy eye fixed, and he'll be my supporter for that while I'm getting that fixed. And then right after that, I'll be his support when we go get his drinking fixed. If he'll stand by me with the eye, I'll stand by him. In my garage, should I do the Noah fence? In my all-white garage, you create the Noah fence. Not this time. Maybe later. Tomorrow. But you should travel the world and try cuisines from all over the world. Yeah, I wish. I do wish. Travel cuisine, it's like walked in 50 doors. But you have so many doors, you're just gonna have to come over and see, man. At a Russian person's household, you have to keep eating, feel full. I think so too, man. Doors the house need. Come on, find out and see, man. Where am I? Yeah. There's fruit here waiting for me. How about that? Should I take a what? Unripe banana? How about that? Yeah, I haven't eaten in a while. So, we'll take. Rotate device. Ah, Oh, there we go. There we go. We're good. Feed Manny right on time. Right on time, Inverse. Wow, look at that. This room is in the highest of resolution we've ever seen it. Look at that. How about that? It's a substantial guy right there. Oh yeah, then you get a little semblance of the usual streams, but in vertical. Does this look wrong? Does this look like a wrong visual? Seeing this room vertically? Went from potato quality to HD. Was it potato quality when I was out at the lake? Did not look like that to me. Why does my hat look yellow? This hat is not yellow, but it does not look bad. Really, huh? Didn't notice. Y'all did not tell me, but there's probably nothing much I could do about it. But either way, Casey Batman, do you like the Russian? Does he even know what Russian women are? Either way, and what's T Money says? What's your dream car, man? My dream car is a '64 Mustang hardtop. Either that, or the classic Chevy Impala. I think. Is Casey in the chat? People are wanting him to be. Everyone wants him to be here. But he likely is. He likely is. He's very, very selective with his responding. But welcome to the stream, Team Money. I'm not familiar with you around these parts. But welcome, man. Glad to have you. But yeah, I'm the old car kind of guy. And I don't know what it is, but the '64 Mustang just does it for me. He does. He does. His sister might kill him, but at the same time, there he is on Reddit. July, you're not familiar with his Reddit activity, are you? Well, you do not want to know. You don't. I'll tell you, Jack is missing out on the new flavor of yerb. The new yerb is out. It's the berry lemonade kind. Guy's missing out. They are, Mr. Money. The first time I've seen an Impala was, of course, on Cars. That Ramon character. I saw that and I went, that's it. Even back then, I was like 2 years old. So yeah, I had my own ideas back then. Made up my mind quick. And you do want to know? No, you don't. It's not something that anybody who finds any pleasure in knowing, you know, it's explicit. It's Casey. It's explicit. It's y'all know how that goes. But either way, just ask Cook Slogan. He'll tell you that. Not the dude. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, it'd be even worse if you did your own research. Just ask Cook Slogan or Sticksville still here, right? Inverse. Well, everybody knows, I think. But you just have to stay tuned in the Discord news. Justin Platt is not allowed to go on in Discord? Since when did that happen? Justin Platt is banned from Discord? Well, this is news to me. We should not be taking this lightly. Don't drop the Reddit. Just okay, maybe drop his Reddit account in there. Not the stuff that he was looking at. Yeah. Just go on there to chat with him. Do not explore his favorite content. Oh. But either way, it is. What time is it? 8:07. Usually this would be about an hour into this stream's runtime. Usually would be just an hour in by now. But I need to go make some real dinner for myself. I'd have liked to have used the grills out there, but I actually think I would have been evicted temporarily from there. I found his old Twitter the one day. Yeah. Did he have an older account that many of us did not know about? The guy will stop at no lengths. He will stop at no lengths to the determination is all focused on the wrong areas. I admire that kind of determination, but not for those purposes or reasons. Gold, if that's what you consider to be gold. That is what your idea of gold is. I don't know about that. Yeah, but either way, I need to go make some real dinner. I have some flounder for myself. I'm going to be frying some of that. You know, you'll all get pictures of what I end up making. Got some flounder. Got some ingredients to make some chow chow. It's always good. And I'm going to be making some aioli for that fish. You all know about the aioli, but this is a different recipe. But Sticksville, I bet you could recite all the steps of making the aioli. Uncooked, if you want, I could take a partial photograph of it if you want that. You know, I could give you some progress pictures, and you'll see how these things end up shaping up. If you want that. Yeah, looking forward to that. Hungry for that stuff, but I will not leave you all without harping on a point that we always have to make, which is cannot leave harpless. Cannot leave you all Harpless. Cannot have a harpless day. Cannot have a harpless stream. Just what we need to do. Even though I was giving you all outdoor stream, lake stream, sunset stream, geese stream, celebrity house guessing stream, which nobody ended up guessing, and then a driving stream. Still going to be giving you the harp. Still going to be giving you that harp element that we all come to know. I could give you a better shot, though. Definitely could give you a better shot. Want Russian women better be a gentleman and treat them? Yes, that is very true. Robert, hard to guess that celebrity. I feel like I knew where you were. I can't. Celebs nearby. If you knew where I were, if you knew where I was, it would be obvious because this guy is quite known around here. I mean, this area is partially known for him. You know that he lives here. You know who it is? Tell me. All right. Before the stream ends, tell me on direct messages, and I'll tell you if you're correct or not. Yeah, direct message me. Okay. Yep, that's correct. But you know more about my location than most of us here, I think. Missed out on all this. Well, okay, not too much that I missed out on my server. Okay, but let's see. I want to see if Yelaya was correct. I want to see if she had the same guess. I mean, Stickspill had that was right in front of her. That was obvious for her, but if Yelaya is determined that she knows who it is, I want to see. But yeah, Stickspill, we ain't going to say who it is, but are you familiar with that guy? I mean, does that ring any importance for you? Think you know? Good idea, at least. I'd like to know. But yeah, like Sticks, if you were here and then that house was pointed out to you, I mean, would you be surprised or do you want to sneak over there, peer in his windows? Sister won't let Justin Platt go on Discord, which is why. Let's see, and tell her that is quite the paragraphs. You didn't know who he was? Recognized? You recognized one of his kids' names? Really? Okay, this is the first. I've not known anybody who knows his kids before they know him. But yeah, I know at least one of his kids is known on. I won't say what it is, but something on TV. I'm surprised. Surprised you would know his kids for him. Hold on, I'm still waiting on your guess. I want to see how familiar you are, how well you have me figured out. You don't want to be loud and right. Well, you won't say it here. I had Stick spelled to direct message it to me. No, not publicly. Because I will not be able to tell you if you're correct or not. There were 5 women inviting Casey to a room. He would get super excited. Yeah, that we figured that. Or men, Casey would get excited if he gets in it. No, I'm not even going to read the rest of that, Robert. Eliminate that thought. You ain't allowed to have thoughts like that. Not here, at least. Not in my house. Not on this ridge. This ridge, we ain't even got space for a ranch. Ranch is the last thing you're going to be seeing around here. And you'll see rams, but not that kind of ram. I'm too young for Casey. Right. Well, that's not something we need to even think about. All right. Well, it's looking like we ain't. Where is that? It ain't looking like we're gonna get get Eli's guess. I guess she's just gonna disappoint us. Anyway, you're not gonna be. I'm not gonna say what your guess was. I'm not gonna say what I didn't say what Stickspell's guess was. Anyway, we ain't gonna be waiting for that all evening. That's what I came back here for. Readjust this shot. Out of the way. There we go. That's good. Do even better. It's back in the foreground. I'll readjust again. Can't see me then. And that is that. That will be that. Go make your dinner and send us pictures. Will do. Will do. And that'll be it for the streams. Thank you all for being here. Had a fun stream. Yeah, this is probably the funnest stream that I've had in since I can't even remember. Yeah, this was a good stream. Hope to have other streams that are different like this. Regardless of what the content of them might be, but I like this one. Good having you all here, and you seem to all like this, so I hope to have different ones, experimental ones, adventurous ones like this one. Um, so I hope you all are going to be here for it. I'll do them. Don't take any wooden nickel. You ain't got to tell me that. I'm the one who tells you that. Sir Monster is have a bone to pick with you. Sunday night drunkenness, really? Say Sack? NC Mr. Song. That was not even her song. Inverse, you don't even know NC's own song. Anyway, we ain't gonna be letting all that bog us down. But yeah, Say Sack, you've been having a multitude of typo moments. But anyway, just gonna leave it at that. We ain't gonna let that bother us. But anyway, that will be it. Thank you all for watching. All of you who are tuning in, chatting, and just lurking. You all matter. You all matter as well to the support of this little streaming operation here. Amber, help. Not for me. I don't need no help making dinner or ending the stream. I mean, you want to ask her for help? Well, it's going to be on you. I'm just going to be out here making my own dinner and hoping that you all find the best solution for whatever your problem is. And if Amber is that solution, well, I give you my best. But that'll be it for now. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be doing the burgers next time. Excited for that. But as always, don't follow too close. Keep the faith. And don't take any wooden nickels. I don't know how to end this stream on my phone. There we go. Let's run that one back again. As always, don't fall too close. Keep the faith, and don't take any wooden nickels.